Google Pest Control Marketer. Grow your business like never before. Call 770-993-0004.
Hello, folks. This is Hal Coleman, the Pest Control Marketer, and welcome to yet another episode of PestControlMarketing.live, the only live streaming internet TV show totally dedicated to helping PCOs and WCOs get more new customers, grow their businesses, and make more money. And as always, I'm here with my co-host, the ever-present, effervescent, always pleasant, Mr. Online himself, Mike Stewart. How you doing, Mikey?
I'm doing great. You know, you have got that down and memorized. You have done so well of having the perfect intro every time. So that is one of your skills of being consistent.
Well, you know, it took me 3 weeks and 2 bottles of Jim Beam to memorize that. Oh, yeah, I'm just glad to be alive today and be healthy and able to do another show. And hopefully, you know, our whole country is going to be on a better track this year. And every year I always hope for a better year, no matter what it is, you know, trying to be positive. And, you know, what I want to talk about today, and I want you to help me talk about has to do with some comments that I receive sometimes on my Facebook groups and from other people that I talk with about their pest control businesses. And that is, when I talk about marketing, I get this comment, you know, if you just take care of your customers, they'll take care of you. That's all you have to do is just take care of your customers. They'll take care of you. And that's true. They will take care of you. So I don't want to dispute that or belittle it or anything, but there's only so many customers you have to take care of you. And there are other things that you can do that will get you a lot more customers to take care of you. Besides, you know, I'm fond of saying that successful marketing is not any one big thing. It's 1,000 little things. And customer service is just one of those 1,000 little things. It may have been Dan Kennedy, may have even been you, I don't know, who said, having the absolute best steak in town in and of itself is no value to you unless a lot of people know that you have it. Mm. And they have to know why it's the best steak in town. Well, you know, Ralph Waldo Emerson said, build a better mousetrap and the world will beat a path to your door. Well, not if they don't know you have the mousetrap. And they have to know why the mousetrap is better than the other mousetrap, or they'll just keep buying the cheap mousetrap. So with our pest control and wildlife control businesses, and any business really, especially home service businesses, taking care of your current customers is job number one, because if you don't take care of them and make them happy, then you're not going to keep customers, period, no matter how many you have. But that's taking care of your customers is just one thing. I mean, there's learning, having referral incentive programs with your customers and your employees, learning how to do effective, really strategic clover leafing around your current customers' homes, learning how to be a very effective door-to-door salesperson, networking in your community, meeting people and learning the art and the science of turning total strangers into customers and referral partners, the use of different types of yard signs, flyers, organizations like the Chamber of Commerce, Rotary, Kiwanis, Lions Club, learning what I call the quick trial method, which is an effective way to use your business card to hand it out 100 times a day, and direct mail, radio, TV, learning, being a speaker at garden clubs and other civic groups. There are just a lot of different things that you can do to grow that customer base besides just taking care of your customers. And here again, I'm not belittling at all or diminishing the importance of taking care of your customers. That is the most important job you have, is to make every customer smile as they swipe that credit card or give you the check or the cash or whatever, and they're saying to themselves, this was well worth it. This is a good investment for me in my home, and I love this guy or I love this lady, and I'm so happy to do business with them. That's job number one. But so many things that I just talked about, and most of the things that I've talked about are offline strategies, boots on the ground type strategies, Mike. And I know there's a lot of online strategies too that you could probably go over a list a mile long of things that people can do in addition to taking care of their customers.
Well, the comment that marketing, whether it's offline or online, is 1,000 little things. And anytime somebody says that not doing something that is proven to work is not a sign of good advice to me. It's a sign of either there's some sort of roadblock or aversion to doing things that people aren't comfortable doing. So the whole thing that the message that you're trying to get across here is you got to do 1,000 little things, both offline and online, because without doing things that you don't or that others don't do or things that you're not comfortable doing, and just saying that, hey, I'm taking care of my customer base and that's enough. The mistake I hear there, I used to hear this, and this was actual comments. I don't want to get a website because I have all the business I can handle. And I just would think, what? There may come a day where the business, something happens in the world, a pandemic, the economy down, a tornado coming. I mean, up here, a lot of homes were destroyed. Customers were eliminated by a tornado. I mean, there's things that are unpredictable. So you're never going to hear a good marketer say, I have all the business I want. You're going to hear them say, I want to be able to service the customers I have and consistently add new customers and do whatever it takes to add new customers. And that means, mastering the ability to find and generate those leads offline and online. Like you talked about cloverleafing, networking meetings, Chamber of Commerce. Those are offline methods to find new referral partners, new business. And in the online world, it's paid advertising, a website that does not create any confusion in the market, compatible with cell phones, paid advertising. We're doing a lot of things with our customers, such as dedicated, optimized secret landing pages from paid advertising with video, getting comfortable making video. I mean, I don't know how many people say, I don't want to make video. I don't want to do a YouTube channel. Well, why don't you want? Well, why don't you want to do a YouTube channel? Well, I don't like how I look and don't like how I sound. Well, I don't like how I look and I don't like how I sound.
I don't like how you look and how you sound either.
Well, there you go. So we're in agreement. But you know what? I'm not going to use that as an excuse to not do one or 100 of the 1,000 little things. So I think that the message it's really across the board. Evaluate what you're doing. Be honest with yourself. Are you doing everything you can do? Do you have the mindset and the attitude that I don't want any more business? Because I'll tell you what, if that's your mindset, that's exactly what you're going to get. And I've never met a millionaire online marketer or a successful offline marketer that their mindset was I don't want any more business. It's always, what can I do to grow it? And I think
sometimes when they
go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I just said anytime you come up with a comment saying that what I'm doing is all I'm going to do, and I'm not willing to change because I'm happy with the way it is right now. And there's like I said, there's two factors. Things can change that are beyond your control. And once again, if you want to be successful and grow your business, I've never met a successful business owner that had a mindset that I don't want to improve and do whatever it takes to grow my business. And that's why it's evaluating what those 1,000 little things are and checking them off the list. Am I doing them? If I'm not doing them, how can I do them?
And, those little things involve stepping out of the box. I think a lot of times I've got all the business I need simply means I have a fear of moving up another level. I'm in control now. I hear a lot of people say they don't want to have employees. They don't want to have a fleet of vehicles. There are a lot of things that people don't want to have to deal with because they're uncomfortable dealing with them. But if you're going to grow your business, and that's what we're all about, and I've said this before and I'll say it again, there's absolutely nothing in this world wrong with staying a one-man operator and staying at a certain size, and if that's what you choose. That is simply a choice. It's just like somebody chooses a hamburger over hot dogs. That's a choice. So I'm not knocking that at all. But we're all about growing businesses. That's what our business is about, helping people grow. So if you're going to grow it, you've got to learn to get out of the box. And something you said a while ago, this thing, people say, I don't like, what I tell people, they say, I don't like the way I look on camera. My response is, well, you look exactly the same way off camera. So you're not afraid to talk to somebody in a restaurant or meet somebody face to face, but you don't like the way you look on camera. That's just a kind of a performance anxiety thing that a lot of people have. But this tool right here can build you a business, and it doesn't cost anything extra other than your phone bill that you're paying every month to Apple or whoever. But if I'd had this 30 years ago when I was selling termite and pest control work full time, if I'd have had one of these, I would have been king of the world, because that video helps you reach everybody. Just and here again, and when I start working with a client, and I know when you do too, when I first start working with a client in my coaching program, they say, well, what about direct mail? And I've been thinking about going on the radio or the TV. And my first response is, look, we can talk about that down the road, but right now we're going to find you lots of ways. I'm going to show you lots of ways to make the phone ring and get new business that don't cost you anything. That we're going to be on a shoestring here. So there are a lot of things you can do that only take time. They will cost you some time and some boots on the ground, maybe some walking and some talking and some calling. But we don't start out investing in high paid advertising like radio and TV and stuff like that. But it just if you want to grow, you've got to change. And it's just like if you want to become a bodybuilder and you say, I want to add 10 pounds of muscle this year, and I want to shrink my waist by 8 inches, and I want to add 2 inches to my biceps, then, all right, you can't do that by doing what you've been doing. If you're satisfied with the way you are, then that's great. But if you want to change and you want to put on the lean meat, you've got to start an exercise program, and you've got to change your eating habits, change your sleep habits, probably change your water intake, start taking protein supplements, and going to the gym and being shown what the exact right exercises are to make you grow, and then doing those exercises exactly right. So if somebody can give you a good exercise, but if you do the exercise wrong, not only does it not give you what you want, but you can actually hurt yourself doing it.
Well, one of the things is a lot of people, especially some of the people that we've been working with, Hal, they didn't know what to do because they started their business, they got busy working in their business, that they never really made it a priority to work on their business, and they just never knew what to do. There's really not a a comprehensive program. There's lots of opinions on what to do, but we've got some proven things. And in fact, we're going to have a little word from our sponsor about the Next Level PCO Marketing online virtual event coming up February 13th, 9 a.m. Eastern Time on Saturday the 13th. So I'm going to let you talk about it right now, and then we'll be right back after this word from our sponsor.
Hey folks, it's Hal here, and I'm excited to tell you about the 2021 Next Level PCO Marketing Workshop. Now, if you've been to it in past years, this will actually be the 4th year that we've done it. You know how much incredible information you're going to take home from this workshop. If you haven't been to it, after I speak, I want you to scroll on down and read the testimonials at the bottom of this page from some of the past attendees. Now, normally this is a live event, a 2-day event held in Atlanta, but due to COVID this year, it's not going to be live. It's going to be virtual, and it's only going to be 1 day. So Mike Stewart and I are putting together a crammed full day of information that's going to blow you away to help you get more new customers and grow your business. So all you got to do is scroll on down, read about everything that you're going to get in this 1 day, read the testimonials, and then click the button, register, claim your seat. It's only $97 this year for the entire day. Plus, get this, if you register for $97 and attend, you're also going to get a complete replay of the last 2 years, 2020 and 2019. Now, those events were each $497. So that's a $997 value you're going to get absolutely free if you join. So you'll be immersed in our marketing strategies for weeks, believe me, if you take advantage of it. So again, I'm excited. You're going to be able to sit at home or in your office and watch this entire event, attend it on your computer screen. You can sit there in your pajamas or your underwear and drink a beer if you want to while you attend the event. That's the Next Level PCO Marketing Workshop 2021. The date is February 13th. That's the Saturday after the Super Bowl, so you won't have football on your mind. And it's the day before Valentine's. So give your mate or your spouse the gift of growing your business and making more money so you can buy more roses next year, okay? Again, this is Hal. I hope you'll take advantage of this offer. Scroll on down, check it out, click on the button, sign up. I hope to see you there. And I thank you for watching this video. I hope you have a great day. Yeah, I'm excited about this, Mike. I'm really excited as always when we do an event, but I'm disappointed too that we're not getting to meet down at the Embassy Suites in Atlanta and have a big fun time and dine together and break bread together and have everybody there in person. But we're going to be able to do that next year, I'm confident. But this year, I've already got my presentations ready. I'm really excited about them. And one of them is actually going to be something that I teach my coaching clients. It's going to be, I'm doing a presentation on how to get anybody to say yes to you at least 5 times, plus give you a conditional commitment to do business with you all in less than 30 seconds. It's a great strategy, and I'm going to lay all of that out, and it'll change the way you close your deals. If you practice it, it will put money in your pocket for the rest of your life. So, and I've got another one on formulas for success. It's rather humorous and clever, but definitely to the point. 12 different formulas to bring you in new customers. So I'm excited about these. I haven't done them in our workshop before, and I know you've got some good stuff too.
Yeah, I'm going to be talking about a new strategy that we've been doing this year with some clients and getting some great results that I call PPC video landing pages, pay-per-click advertising directed to small groups of targeted keywords and videos that the owners have created, the owners of the PCOs, the owners of the pest control agencies, and it's basically, you got to think of the people searching online as they're looking for an answer to a question. And if you say, what do I do about roaches in my kitchen? If you go to the homepage of most websites, you might cover that, but you're expecting the user to go the extra mile to find that information. And what we found out is when you break down your business into profitable, targeted areas of services, and then you speak directly to that search, it's a cheaper, more effective strategy. And so we've been working on it, and I'm going to be talking for a good hour about how that works. And of course, I got a whole lot of other things. There's new equipment and new strategies and new softwares that help you do things online that didn't exist this time last year. So I'm looking forward to it, which, by the way, we do this podcast live stream as a way of giving back to the community, whether you ever do business with us. And you got something that you give people if you don't know about it. It's a book that's at a dedicated website. Talk about that.
I just happen to have one right here. It's called Bottom Line, How to Grow a Pest Control Business. And this book, a lot of testimonials on the back of the book, as a matter of fact. Over 100 proven ideas, principles, tips, strategies, and techniques guaranteed to generate more new customers, more referrals, and more cash for your business. And right now, you can get this book free at howtogrowapestcontrolbusiness.com. You see that on your screen. You can download it free right now, or you can buy it on Amazon. But you have to purchase it there. But this is a compilation of 15 or 20 years worth of marketing research I did with my company and with my clients. It's been getting rave reviews from people who download it. As a matter of fact, I've got to call a guy I think I told you about as soon as we get off of this call, who left me a message on my voicemail and said, I read your book and I want to talk with you. So it's got some great, and you can't beat the price. FREE. So go grab a copy.
One of the most powerful marketing words in the world, free.
That's true.
Anyway, that's at How to Grow a Pest Control Business. And what we've been talking about today was inspired from the comment that, if I just take care of my customers, if I have great customer service, I don't have to do anything else. And I got the comment up here for the people listening to the podcast: customer service is not enough just alone. And and so why don't you kind of wrap that up and talk about just kind of maybe a synopsis of what your message was from this morning.
Well, here again, it's I'm not diminishing customer service in any way. If you need to provide over the top, outrageous, mind blowing customer service. When I do live events, a lot of times I have a presentation I do called 9 Ways to Make Your Customers Fall in Love with You. And I do that for the University of Georgia each year, and I do it at a lot of conferences. And it's I generally ask people to say, raise your hand if you provide good customer service. And of course, everybody, most of the people a lot of people aren't going to raise their hands for anything, but a lot of them raise their hands. They provide good customer service. And I say, well, I could take your customers away from you if you provide good customer service, because you need to provide outrageous, mind-blowing, what I call shock and awe customer service. I used to tell my technicians, it'd be good if when you're backing out of their driveway after doing a service, they're on the phone calling somebody saying, well, you won't believe what my pest control company just did for me or just gave me. It creates appreciation, and it creates a sense of obligation, and it initiates what we call the law of reciprocity. You've done so much for them and made them so happy that they feel an internal urge to pay you back, to do something nice for you. And you train them that nice thing they can do for you is to go out of their way a little bit, if they don't mind, and help you find a new customer. You could double your business in a year if you could get each one of your customers just to give you one new customer this year. But that's a whole different marketing strategy there. But just taking care of your customers, and they'll keep doing business with you if you take care of them. But they won't necessarily go out of their way to get you a new customer. And there's so many other things you can do to market to strangers. Man, and Mike, and I'll leave it with this story. When you're in Nashville again now, but back when I was going up there years ago in the music business, a friend of mine up there who was ran the ATV publishing company, I think, and his name was Byron Hill, and he wrote a song called "Picking Up Strangers," and it was recorded by Johnny Lee, and it was a big hit. Picking up strangers, and that's what we need to do with our marketing. Is we need to have the mindset of, I'm trying to pick up strangers here. Your marketing needs to be designed to reach out to total strangers. And a lot of people make the mistake of marketing a lot to people that they already know. And I say, they already know you, and they either like you or they don't like you. They're familiar with you. And if they have a pest problem or a termite problem or a raccoon problem, they're probably going to call you. So you don't need to spend a lot of money and time and effort marketing to those people. You need to spend time marketing to total strangers who don't have a clue who you are. You go out and find those people, and you can do that here again, offline, a million different ways, online, a million different ways, but marketing to strangers to build that customer base up so that you have a lot more happy customers to take care of you. So as Sean Connery said in the movie The Untouchables, here endeth the lesson. Mike, I've enjoyed this as always. And I feel like we always have some good stuff to hand out to our friends and people in the industry. I get good comments from what we do and from what you do. And so, folks, I hope you will continue to watch and listen to our podcast and this live streaming show. Again, this is Hal Coleman. I'm here with Mike Stewart. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next episode of Pest Control Marketing Live.
Hal Coleman has been active in the pest control industry for over 40 years, including owning and operating his own successful pest control business for 18 years. He now devotes his time to helping other PCOs and other WCOs double, triple, and even quadruple their businesses faster than they ever imagined. Be sure to check out his website, pestcontrolmarketer.com. For more information about Hal's coaching program, you can reach him at 770-993-0004 or email him hal@halcoleman.com. Mike Stewart is known as the Internet Audio and Video Guy. Since the birth of the Internet, Mike has been showing small business owners how to get more new customers, increase their sales, and grow their businesses online using audio and video, now with iPhones and Android phones. For more information about Mike's coaching program and his online training courses, visit MikeStewartCoaching.com or email him mike@internetaudioguide.com.
Google Pest Control Marketer. Grow your business like never before. Call 770-9